here we are at Surf City Boat Ramp. It's a public access boat ramp in Surf City. Got a little playground over there. And I think the parking lot that I'm in now is just public parking. But that area, apparently you need a permit to park in after 8 a.m. We got some porta potties here, which is good. A little rainy today. It's supposed to clear up. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. But there's awnings over the benches over there, so it should be okay. I got a little dock here. It looks like it's for boarding your boat once you launch it. A couple of ducks there on the boat ramp. Very nice place. Looks like there should be crabs here, so a few nice benches. That may be a jet ski rental, I'm thinking. Oh, there's a little island out there. Alright, let's get set up and see what Surf City has to offer. So just for fun, I have some leftover KFC I'm going to give a try. Let's see if crabs like KFC. There you go. Crabbing with KFC. Need to get some water so I can wash off my hands. And of course we can't forget the big trap. I'll put some KFC in there too. Alright, big trap going in. I don't even know if I got that. Sorry. Sorry if it's a little dark. I wanted to try to get here early, but the weather didn't show that it would even be raining here. So hopefully all this will clear up. Alright, timer just went off. I had it set for 10 minutes, see how we do. Still raining. First pull. Nothing. Nothing. One little guy spazzing out. Female. Signs of life. I think it's the KFC. Nothing in the KFC trap. Alright, gonna increase the time to 15 minutes. Let's see how that goes. Been sitting in my car while it's raining. Forecast says it should be clearing up soon. Let's hopefully their predictions are better than the ones that I looked at before I even headed here, which said it shouldn't be raining at all. Ain't gonna stop me. Well, it looks like the skies are clearing up and the rain is starting to slow down. Thankfully. Oh, little guy. And the KFC one. Still nothing. Well, I've been here about an hour so far. Only thing I managed to get were a few smalls. That looks like a big mud crab. It looks like the tide is just starting to go out, which is not ideal. Ah, there we go. Wow, he's a big one. Look at the size of that guy. Holy crow. Alright. Don't need to measure you, but out of curiosity, you gonna let go? Wow, look at the size of him. You are huge, buddy. Gonna need you to let go. Need you to let go. Need you to let go. Come on. You are five 3/4 inches. You're a nice one. Really wish you would let go. I'd like to get a good shot of you. Alright. Oh, in the bucket you go. See how the KFC is doing. Oh, you got a little one in there. So I wanted to give a little info about crabbing in New Jersey. First of all, the minimum size crab you're allowed to keep in New Jersey is 4.5 inches. And yes, that is kind of small, but you know, you keep the smaller ones for sauces and gumbos. I love crabs and spaghetti. And I'll keep the smaller ones for to make crabs and spaghetti. And if I don't catch that many small ones, the small ones I do catch, I'll clean them and freeze them until I have enough to make crabs and spaghetti. It takes about 15 crabs to get a decent flavor in the sauce. The record blue call crab in New Jersey is 8 3/4 inches. You're allowed to keep the females in New Jersey as long as they don't have eggs. If they have eggs, you got to throw them back. I usually don't keep any females. I usually throw all the females back. The average you'll catch along the coastline, you know, off the docks and in the back bay areas, you'll usually get about 5 inches. To get a 6-inch, it's kind of rare. I've never even seen a 7-inch crab caught in the back bays and along the shorelines. Usually for bigger crabs like that, you got to go out on a boat. And I like to just crab from the shoreline. It's a lot easier. I'm right near my car, sometimes near bathrooms, which is also good. I know sometimes the crabs look small in the videos. I even thought that myself. If it wasn't for the measurer, when I take a measurement of the crabs, I wouldn't think they were keepers. But the problem is I'm videoing in a wide angle lens, which has a tendency to make everything look smaller and farther away. But just trust me, the crabs are pretty big sometimes. I mean, 5.5 inches is a pretty big crab. That crab I just caught, it's 6 3/4 inch crab or 5 3/4 inch crab. That's a pretty big crab. The scales for crabs, they're rated in size, like number 1s and number 2s. 4.5 to 5 inches is a small. 5.5 to 6 inches is a medium. 6 to 6.5 inches is a large. 6.5 to 7 is an extra large. And a super or a jumbo is anything over 7 inches. And like I said, I've never seen anything over 7 inches. Or even close to 7 inches for that matter. I'd like to someday, but I've been crabbing a lot in the past 2 years, and I have yet to see anything that close to 7 inches. I've caught some 6 inches, caught a lot of 5s and 5.5s, mostly 4s and 5s, but I have yet to see anything over 6 inches. And that's about it. If you have any other questions, just post them down in the comments. Well, the rain mostly stopped, thankfully. Let's check them and see what we got. Nothing in there. So I got a new type of trap to try. Apparently this guy is supposed to be a castable trap. I think there's 2 of them in here. That's nice. They come with gauges, and these are too big for New Jersey. And apparently it cast it out. Supposed to pull it up and supposed to grab the crab. I don't know. Let's see how it works. So I got this old fishing rod. It's got 60-pound test line on it. That should be enough. Of course, that's way overrated for this pole, but it's what I got. Interesting. All right. Get it baited up and see how it works. Huh. Oh, let's try it. Woo, yeah, that's a little heavy for this rod. I think I'm going to need a different rod for this. I'll walk out on here and try it. This works, I'll be surprised. That's the sign you see when you come in. Get a little closer to it. So apparently I'm only allowed to park here until 8 a.m. So I guess I'll move over and park over there near the playground. I don't think you need to pay for a permit to park there. If they make you pay for a permit to park near a playground, that's pretty lame. Hey, little guy. Did you lose your mommy? Oh, you found your mommy. Oh, I forgot to check and see if something was on the pole. There's a little baby in there. Oh, you guys can see that. I guess it worked. Nice. Yeah, I hope it starts picking up a little here. Been pulling blanks for about an hour now. Except for these little babies. Well, aside from the one that I caught around when I first got here, it's been pretty dead. So I'm thinking I'll try one more pull after this. If I don't catch anything, I'm going to move. There's another place up the road. I'm going to try there. I don't know if it's the tide. I don't know if it's the area, the weather. Catching a lot of smalls. But other than that, I haven't caught anything besides that one I caught earlier. And I'll give it one more pull. If I don't catch anything in the next pull, I'm going to move over to another spot. Well, let's see if there's anything in the big trap. One baby. Yeah, I don't know about this place. Well, we moved a few minutes down the road to Ship Bottom Waterfront Park. Looks like they got bathrooms, playground, boat launch. It's a nice dock, but there's a couple guys fishing on it already. I don't want to get in their way. So the two guys that were here fishing left. I got some traps along the side here. Along, I guess it would be kind of the seawall. Got one trap halfway down the dock or pier. And I got two on the ends. This nice little pier. They have rod holders. Oh, they left their knife. A couple of benches. Looks like we're pretty close to marshland, so it should be a good spot. Plenty of parking. Got a nice little gazebo to sit under. Looks like the only part you won't get wet is stand right in the middle. Pretty windy. Still raining. A little rain's not going to stop me. Kind of interested to see what this little building is. It's an office. Building and contractor office. Kind of an odd place for an office. Looks like a couple of nicer bathrooms over there. Welcome to Edwin B. Forsyth National Wildlife Refuge. A little shot of that if you want to take a look at it. This is a pretty nice little park. Never been here before. Alright, first pull at the new location. Still raining, so excuse any water that gets on the lens. Bunch of seaweed. Might move. Oh, there's a baby one in there. Didn't even notice. Oh, I got you guys pointing in the wrong direction. Go on. Go back in the water. I'm going to move this guy over towards the dock. Or the pier. It's getting kind of shallow here. Actually, I'm going to move all these guys up there. 3 babies. Squeezing right through the bottom. Yeah, it's definitely more active in this area. Are you stuck? You're stuck, aren't you? No, you're holding on. Let go. Well, the rain finally calmed down. And in about an hour or so, it should be a slack tide. Then it should start to come in. And hopefully things will get a little better. This really is a nice place. I'd like to give it a do-over. Oh, he's a nice one. All right. You are, if I can get the thing untangled. You are just under 6 inches. I think get a good shot with your claws. Just under 6 inches. Almost maxing out the measure. Hey, he's a nice one. You are 5 inches. A little over 5 inches. Almost 5 1/4. I got something. Dogfish. There you go. Back in the water. Nice, decent one. Another 6-incher. Oh, back in the car again. I feel like I'm in Florida. Rains for like 5 minutes, then stops, then rains again, then stops. He's pretty decent.
Those traps might be better than the ones we have with the doors that drop down.
Yeah, I never trust them. I always throw them out there and I'm like, did that even open?
Yeah, nah, yeah, I know exactly how you feel.
You are... What is that? I can't even read it. Just over 5 1/4.
Makes a nice soup with them?
I usually steam them. Yeah, the smaller ones I'll make crabs and spaghetti. Actually, I think I'm gonna pack it in.